Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and this is the beta for Chapter 4 of Elite Dangerous. In this video I'm going to take a look at the new Codex, and it has a number of features that will aid the gameplay and many other things besides. So without messing around too long, let's get straight into it. Right, so the Codex you can access at any time, and it's over here on the right hand system panel inside your ship. Let's just load that up, and we've got three different sections here. We've got the Commander, we got discoveries, and we've got the knowledge base. We'll have a look at each of these. So the Commander will give you all the stats and everything that you need to know about your actual character. And the nice thing here is there's a session log. And the session log just doesn't give you things that you've done in the previous couple of minutes or the previous playthrough, but it should go quite a way back to when you first started playing. So that's 3 hours ago. I've logged off a couple of times since then and back on. Let's have a look. If we click there, we can see that we was in a solo session in an Asp Explorer at Jameson Memorial. And then we can have a look. A few minutes later, we've made some discoveries. This will be using the system scanner, and you would have seen some of these in my first video I released, the Low-L class researcher. Pilots Federation interest, so all the things that we actually know that exist in Shinrata Desra. What else have we got? Some more discoveries and a different system. The fact we travelled to another system there, and it tells us how far we actually travelled. It'll even tell us how much fuel has been scooped. And this should actually go back a fair way, although there's no telling just how far that's going to go back at the moment, but there should be a bit of an archive for that. Stats. This is most of the stuff that was available inside the ship panel, on the right hand ship panel originally. It's now been moved into here. Again, it just gives us our current assets, so 6 billion. Current spent on ships, nearly $1 billion. Total spent on outfitting, nearly 2 billion, and so on. We got a whole bunch of different things here. So basically everything you'd want to know about your character. And then we got the archive. So the archive is everything you've discovered since you've been playing. So in the deep. This would be an abandoned settlement, probably an in-rust settlement. What else have we got? We got generation ships. We got Thargoid messages. Guardian stuff. No Guardian entries to display. And tourist beacons. Now keep in mind that we can actually play some of these. If we go to here, we can actually play this back out, and it'll play the original log. So we've actually got a record now of all the logs that we discover. We don't have to keep them in our little email folder or our inbox. We can actually go here and play them anytime we want. We can add them to a playlist and then play them from the, I don't know if I can see it from here. We can play them from the right hand ship panel. I'll show you that in just a moment. So that's the Commander area. Then the most interesting part, I think, of the Codex is discoveries. Now, this is the galaxy broken up into 42 sectors. Originally, these were numbered, but a bunch of the community, a bunch of the exploration community suggested to Frontier that perhaps the names of the regions should be named after the community regions, or the community names that were given to these over the past few years. So the Hawkins Gap, the Outer Orion Spur, the Formidine Rift should be around here somewhere. Yep, there we go, the Formidine Rift. And as we click on these, it'll tell you what discoveries you've made in that area, or if not you, what discoveries other people have made. So keep in mind that most of the stuff here will only be stuff that's been shown since beta. Also, I believe, yeah, that reported on the 10th of October. So we've got gas giants, we've got all the different stars, we got the terrestrial planets and where they're located. So maybe Batsu there found this lovely A-class star. So there's plenty of things here, all the biological and organic structures you could find, binoculars in Merope there, and brain trees. There's a whole bunch of other things as well. It gives you the everything you need to know, basically. We've also got stuff for civilizations, so Thargoid civilization and Guardian related stuff. And you can also, if you want, I believe, you can visit these on the galaxy map. Now, the galaxy map has also changed. That's, if we zoom out, you can see that this has also been divided into the 42 sectors, or the 42 regions rather. And lastly, we've got the knowledge base. So this is all the lore and history of Elite Dangerous. So we've got stuff about the Empire here, an introduction, we've got the history, we've got everything about their society, their military, their culture, and their diplomatic relations. Same goes for the Federation and the Thargoids. Society, communication, physiology, vulnerabilities, and everything else. Got individuals, these are mostly engineers, but possibly other people as well. Power play characters as well, we can see. In fact, these are all power play characters, not engineers. Okay, and these are also voice acted. So we've got two down here that people are going to be quite interested in, the Dark Wheel and Raxler. Nice little image there for the Dark Wheel. So these have got very interesting parts in Elite Dangerous history, and I'm going to play the one on Raxler right now. So if you don't want to hear that, if you want to wait to hear it for yourself in the game, then you might want to end the video right here, because this will contain a spoiler. Again, you can play this right here, or alternatively, you can play it through the add to playlist. Actually, we'll add it to a playlist. I'll just show you it there. You can actually play it from here. So we're going to jump in and play that audio log right now. Remember, if you don't want to hear it, then end the video now. Otherwise, keep listening and hear what it has to say about the massive mystery of Raxler.
Raxler. To the jewel that burns on the brow of the Mother of Galaxies. To the whisperer in witch space, the siren of the deepest void, the parent's grief, the lover's woe, and the yearning of our vagabond hearts. To Raxler! Alleged toast of the Dark Wheel. The legend of Raxler has been circulating, in whispers, for centuries. The quest for this mysterious place, the location of which is a deadly secret, was said to be the principal aim of the Dark Wheel, a putative fraternity of legend chasers from the early days of interstellar travel. The earliest recorded mention of Raxler dates from 2296, from the Journal of Art Tornqvist, a shipboard mechanic based in the Tau Ceti system. He writes, Cora comes home, soused and raving with wild stories, a new one every night. She claims she's found a map to some pirate stash, and all I have to do is loan her my ship so we can go dig it up. Maybe we should go find Raxler while we're at it. Although Tornqvist's account is the first known attestation of Raxler, it is clear from context that the myth was already in circulation. It is extremely difficult to find consistency among the various fragmentary rumors of Raxler. Much like the ancient myths of Atlantis, El Dorado, and the kingdom of Prester John, interpretations of the story range from the skeptical to the outlandish. Raxler has been suggested to be anything from an unremarkable moon to a state of cosmic enlightenment. The earliest documented stories tend to agree on several points, however: that Raxler is a definite place, and that it holds a mystical secret. Several versions of the Raxler story mention an alien artifact, the Omphilus Rift, described as a gateway or tunnel through which parallel universes can be accessed. These details, however, were later shown to bear a striking resemblance to the children's story, Princess Astrophel and the Spiraling Stars, and soon lost credibility. Undaunted, some Raxler seekers insisted that the story's author had cunningly concealed facts about the mysterious locale in his book, as hints for those with eyes to see. Students of Raxler lore have noted that the legend exerts a strangely potent fascination on the minds of seekers. Commentators have compared this sensation to Fernway, the uncountable longing for a place one has never seen. More than one interstellar treasure seeker has become obsessed with Raxler to the exclusion of all other dreams, and spent his or her entire life in a futile search for it. Raxler also plays a role in several conspiracy theories, most of which attest that it has already been discovered by some kind of sinister cabal or soul tyrant, which has leveraged its power to establish covert dominance over humanity. Whatever the truth of the matter, one thing remains irrefutable. The legend of Raxler continues to inspire explorers and conspiracy theorists to this day.